This is Life, Liberty, Happiness with Brian Schley and Trent Warner. Streaming live each week on Media Squatch Plus and available on demand in the app or wherever you get your podcasts. Real talk, real freedom.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Life, Liberty, Happiness. I'm your host, Brian Schley. We are live in the David Hallnaker State Farm Studios. Hopefully, you're listening live on the Media Squatch Plus app, or you can check us out at LLH_podcast at YouTube. And also, occasionally, you can click on our TikTok, which is LLH_podcast. Joining me in the David Hallnaker State Farm Studios, Trent Warner.
Howdy.
Emma.
Hello.
Pushing buttons back there. We got a great show today.
Yeah.
As always, putting all this stuff together. As you're putting a show together, there are often times where you have a direction you want to go, but then because for those people who don't know, I have a full-time job, Trent has a full-time job, and Emma is a full-time student with a full-time job.
And yet we still have what I would consider the best show out there.
No doubt.
Like, we're going to talk later about conservatives and that kind of thing, and the podcast, the stuff that I watch.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the production that we have and the show is better than anything I see.
Started to call you the other night because I was watching a program, and I'm trying to remember what program it was, but literally the lady turned to the other lady and said, "So who's your Mount Rushmore?"
Ah, yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
I mean, obviously, it's not a monopoly on it, but I do see
Right.
a lot of stuff we do gets filtered through at
Absolutely.
other places.
We are pushing buttons.
You know, I'll watch a Tucker podcast that is an hour and a half to 2 hours and 10 minutes. And he's free flowing. I mean, I know he's probably has notes there,
Sure.
but they always cut it so you don't really see his notes.
Yeah.
And so most of the time he just free flows, which is an amazing talent.
Yeah.
But it is not entertaining like ours is.
No, and I think what made, and by all means, I hope this doesn't become a clip where people go nuts.
Emma loves to clip and cut those little clips so that you
I'm
lose
not
the context.
comparing us no way to Rush Limbaugh, but what made Rush so good was he delivered everything entertaining wise.
Yes.
And I believe, they may not admit it, but I believe that is what created Fox. Because if you
Yes,
think about it,
I agree.
ABC, NBC, CBS just did the news.
I agree.
Fox came along and made news entertaining.
Don't forget, before Fox, ABC had Rush Limbaugh replace Ted Koppel.
Oh, that's right.
Rush Limbaugh had that nighttime segment, or maybe
Yeah.
it was after Ted Koppel. He was the number one show at night.
Yeah.
And they ended up axing him because of the whole liberal conservative thing.
That's right.
And then that
And most people
was the segue to Rupert Murdoch.
probably don't know this, but Rush actually did Monday Night Football.
He
For
was on Monday Night Football. Then he said something about Donovan McNabb, and they axed him.
Who would you say was the worst guest on Monday Night? Like the color guy?
Like color, or
No,
color
like
commentator.
color commentator. Jesus.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's an obvious. You probably maybe you just don't remember him.
Yeah,
he was so bad.
We haven't our pregame. We didn't talk about any of this, so you caught me off guard.
Oh,
as soon
it's
as you
the-
say it, Joe Namath.
No, you
I
remember
hated Joe
he's the
Namath.
comedian that came in and he used big words.
Oh, actually, I liked him.
Oh, you liked him?
Yeah. This really smart guy from
Yeah.
New York. Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
Yeah.
It's sad. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the comedian
After
guy.
bringing that up.
We'll have to get staff on that.
Yeah. Monday Night Football commentators.
Yeah.
Clickety clack. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we got a lot to get to. We'll have our legacy media headlines.
Yep. Haven't read them.
Sports,
I'll wait till you
obviously.
read me those things.
I did talk to Carolina Kevin today, so I have his picks. He's going with the same picks he did last week.
Oh, I forgot to look at my picks.
So what's happening? We'll talk a little bit about that.
Where are they racing?
They will be in Kansas this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Boring. Then we have our POW, Post of the Week, by an idiot.
Who?
I've got to add that. My POW segment, POW.
I thought it was wow.
Oh, we have WOW too. But now we have POW, our post of the week
You got POW and WOW.
by an idiot.
Oh, okay. Dennis Miller.
Dennis-
I just saw it as soon as you said that.
Dennis Miller, yeah. You liked
I
Dennis.
thought I was.
I'm faster than staff.
There was other people too that I'm trying to remember. Dennis Miller, Rush Limbaugh. Like they went through a stretch where they couldn't find
Tony
right.
Kornheiser.
Oh yeah.
But you know what ended that run was the best of all, almost the best of all of them. I would say definitely top 5 is John Gruden.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
So good.
Yeah. Definitely.
So good. I'm shocked.
Now the originals were good. I
Oh,
liked
they were the
originals.
best.
Yeah.
They were Frank Gifford,
Frank Gifford.
Howard Cosell,
Was Dan Deerdorf part of that?
and was Al Michaels already way back then too?
So
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
All right, moving on to backwards and forwards.
What?
Perfect.
I didn't know we had that.
Emma,
Yeah, I do great things behind here.
see?
Okay.
Just kidding. I take none of the credit.
Okay, from now on, I'll just keep quiet at that part.
No, you can still do it.
No.
We just want to hear you. You'll just look funny mouthing.
Oh, me. All right, last weekend.
Did y'all work on the blink for her to do the?
Oh, no, she knows what she's doing.
bumper.
I don't have to blink.
Okay.
Oh,
She's counting bubbles.
I literally laughed last week. I found that on the YouTube and watched that again. That was hilarious.
you'll lose an eye.
My Lord. That's a quick story. Your brother has a dog, Emma. Not Emma, the other one.
Ruby.
Yes, Ruby. And she had eye surgery,
Oh yeah.
right?
Removed an eye.
And so she doesn't have an eye.
Yeah.
So sad.
We're camping, and my wife goes, "Oh, Brad, you got to get it one of those googly guys." You know the.
Oh gosh.
Of course, she finds a dog that has lost its eye, where a person did that and had a video of it. It is quite hilarious to see the dog walking around with an eye flopping
I think I
around.
could do that. I had to do that to Maggie too. Maggie had to have an eye.
That's a thing.
It was a tumor growing behind her eye,
Oh.
and we didn't know if it was cancer or not. It turned out not to be, but the growth was making her eye bulge out. Yeah, so
Do you guys have cats? No.
I did.
Our cat was allergic to its teeth. It had to have all its teeth pulled.
How are you allergic to teeth?
I don't know.
That sounds
know
like
what
a
vet
vet
you
that
went
wanted
to.
to make money.
Yeah.
No, it actually made him sick.
What was the name of the vet?
Bedford.
Cha-ching.
Don't go to Bedford.
Oh, no, don't say that. That's where I think. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Reagan, in
Yeah.
her spare time, plays soccer.
Oh, goodness grief.
She really?
Yeah.
Does the girl ever sleep?
So, no, what's crazy is 5 a.m. this morning, she was heading out the door for something at Timberlake Christian. And I'm like, good Lord. She has chorus, soccer, and volleyball. So,
Wow.
volleyball season's going great, by the way. We're 11-1.
That's fantastic.
I'd say that's pretty decent. Varsity, not so much.
So I learned for all the young people that listen, and I know we have a lot, that's our demographic. Kind of cool that our demographic,
I know.
our biggest demographic is the young people.
Young kids,
Is
20s.
Yeah. When you have kids, I learned this. I didn't even have kids yet. I was taking the math counts team to Richmond. Remember when I used to have to volunteer for that?
Yeah.
Forced volunteer when I worked at Wiley Wilson. So I would take the team, and I still to this day remember them all talking about all they did. Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the math team to the States. And I'm thinking, y'all just must be sitting at home studying math all the time. They're not. They were all in soccer, band, they all theater. They were all doing all the things. And I realized the busiest kids are the smartest kids.
Sure. Yeah.
And it really does. And so I decided my kids will always play sports or theater or whatever and do not just come home and be on a video game.
So the one thing that I found out this weekend is my wife is getting more and more like me as we age.
Ashley, stop.
We go the rec soccer this weekend was at the Y. Well, the Y soccer fields are like down this gigantic hill,
Oh, yeah.
like a half a mile away from the parking lot.
Right where I lived.
No. This Y.
Jamerson Y?
In Bedford.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it's like this. And so we start to walk down, and there's an older couple who we know is sitting up at the parking lot watching. And literally, you needed binoculars to see the kids. And I just stopped. And she looks at me, and we're both like, yeah, we're going to stay up here. So we decided to stay up there. And what's funny is watching the people literally making that decision on whether they should go all the way down there or not.
Yeah.
And of course, Paul, Fall, 2 trips. You know, he's up and down, up and down.
With a camera?
Yes.
Yeah, taking photos.
It just cracks me up. But Ashley's getting to that age where she looks at me like, yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. I call that being efficient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway, I'm really enjoying that. But that's what we did this weekend. And then I watched football. And then Sunday, and this is not a lie, we'll talk about it later on the show. Mm-hmm. But when the memorial came on, I watched it from 2:00 till it finished.
I did too.
I didn't miss a minute. And I didn't even care about football.
So Monday, I'm talking to my mom about the memorial. Mm-hmm. And she tells me, I forgot to tell her about this. She tells me that she really liked Sarah Huckabee's speech. And I was like, Sarah Huckabee? And she goes, yeah, it was really good. I was like, Mom, I watched the whole thing. I mean, there was only one time. The only time I didn't watch, I would push pause. But there was one time I didn't, was when the chief of staff got up and spoke. The lady that's the really smart lady that's the chief of staff for Trump. The white-haired lady.
Wiles, yeah.
Yes, Wiles. So at that time, I went to go get ice. I never left my seat the entire 5+ hours. And so I told my mom, I was like, Sarah Huckabee? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, I didn't see it. She says, well, then you didn't watch. She didn't talk.
No, I was going to say Sarah didn't speak.
No, my mom is, I hope she's not listening, but we need to check on her.
Is she subscribed to YouTube? It doesn't cost anything, Barbara.
Which you should make that announcement. We're up to 38 now. Subscribers.
Yes,
YouTube.
we are. We need to get to 100. That is our goal.
So if everybody just finds 2 more friends.
Yes. That
3
way,
more friends.
Just, get people to subscribe and make sure you click your notifications, right? Mm-hmm. That way you know when a show's coming up, blah, blah, blah.
And then when she posts clips.
Correct.
You'll see it. And we talked about in our pre-games today that when we do the basketball season, we'll upload some of the interviews we do.
Yes.
Shorts so people see those.
I mean, the cool thing about it is you can click on YouTube and watch us live in the studio. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the cool thing about YouTube.
Yep.
But we got to get to 100.
That's
but
how
we got to get
now.
to that. YouTube requires 100. So
we'll see.
Anyway, the thing that this morning for Reagan was, I forgot, and I probably should mention it because I think it's public schools do it as well, I think. But it's meet you at the pole. Mm-hmm. The flagpole, and then where the kids pray for the country.
Thank God I took Wood to school early this morning, and there was a lady at the flagpole, and she stood there, I'm not kidding you, for 10 minutes just praying. Yeah. And I was like, okay, so I looked at, did she have a bag or not? I was like, what in the world? She's wearing black, so I was a little concerned.
Today was, meet you at the flagpole.
I never heard of this.
Yeah. Logan said he did it when he was at Liberty.
I never heard of such a thing.
It's a day that they choose, and you can go to the flagpole in the mornings and they pray for the country. It's great. Yep. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Emma, any jet skiing?
No, I went to the Liberty JMU game. That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
But it was packed. I mean, the environment was.
There
good.
was like 24,000 people there.
It had to be more than that.
They told
the
us.
stadium only seats 24?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I thought that stadium.
It might fit 25.
I would have thought it sat 40.
40 at least.
There's like 24.
I'll get staff on that one too.
I was there.
But we're going to check it.
That's fine. They said attendance was 24,000. Huh. It felt like it.
I did see some empty seats though, so it wasn't packed.
Well, I thought it was sold out.
It was sold out, but I don't think it could have been season.
So that's often a trick, but she is right. It's 25,000 seat stadium.
Wow.
Because
there's often a trick that people will buy out the remainder tickets so that they can say it's sold out.
Yeah.
So, and they try to give tickets away. Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Martinsville Speedway, the Valley Union 300.
Late models, right?
Yes. And I am so looking forward to it. So I found this thing on, which by the way, I don't know if you've heard this, but there's a pretty good chance Ticketmaster is going away. I think the government have sued them. Can you Google that to see what's the deal with Ticketmaster? Because I've heard they may be looking at $1 trillion lawsuit, something like that.
Huh.
But I don't want to be incorrect and give misinformation, so make sure you look that
Well,
up.
maybe you should do it before you bring it up in the show.
No, I heard this the other day, and the only reason I'm saying this is I am so I'm so upset because it took me hours to buy tickets to Martinsville. Like literally, they tell you to download. Yeah, the FTC.
I think they were in a while ago they need to start giving prices up front. Because they'll say a ticket's $30, but then you go to the end and it's like $90.
I kind of remember that too.
Because that's how much how I paid for my Cowboy tickets. It said $130, but I paid $200.
All right, well, this is me buying tickets for Martinsville. I go to Martinsville Speedway. I click on buy, right?
Yeah.
It says you can't buy tickets unless you download the NASCAR track app. So I download the NASCAR track app, right?
Tennessee makes me do the same thing.
You go to the track, which is back to Martinsville Speedway. You click buy, and then what does it tell you? You have to go to Ticketmaster.com. Mm-hmm. So what? I mean, it took me forever, and I finally bought the tickets. But what got me there was obviously our car, Media Squatch Plus sponsors the race car for Corey Dunn. In this, they are trying to make the race at Martinsville. There are 77 entries.
Wow.
40 get chosen.
Yeah.
So they qualify on Friday night,
Neat.
but you're qualifying for the heat races.
Yeah.
And then you have to finish in the top 15 of 3 of the heat races. And then they have the one final.
Yeah, those
The
are
last
those
spot.
are exciting.
Yeah, and those are on Saturday. And then you have the race right after that.
Yeah. So there was a time, I think, when we used to go to the NASCAR race where the Busch guys, Xfinity, didn't race Saturday. It was late models that raced like that.
Yeah.
Before the Sunday race.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun.
So I'm all excited about it. We get to see our driver, Corey. But I went ahead and they have this thing now called Club Panorama. So it literally is turn 1 and it goes all the way around turn 1. So you're looking around the track and it's all indoor seating and it's bar table and 2 seats. And that's your, so the tickets weren't, to
So
me.
you are indoors.
Yes.
In case it rains.
Yes.
Which is good too.
And it's catered. Full bar.
Man, you're a high roller.
I would have thought so. Like, expensive wise, what would you say for that?
Each ticket,
Yes,
$250.
$150.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Huh.
And it comes with a parking pass at the entrance.
Wow. That's definitely worth it.
Right. I mean, nowadays you pay $50-$60 for parking alone.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're excited. And to be honest with you, Trent, I looked up Club Panorama for the playoff race, and it wasn't that expensive either. Now, I guess back in the day, we would have thought that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, trust me. Now I'm thinking,
Well, that's actually kind of cool. If you go to it and you like it, maybe that's something I can think about going with you
Right.
to go to the real race.
so anyway, that's what I'm doing this weekend, and I'm so excited about it. Logan and I are leaving. At first, I was like, the qualifying races start at 3. We'll get up there about 2. And then I got my package in the mail, and it was like the club opens up at 12:30. It's fully catered with an open bar and or a cash bar, and then the drivers do autographs at 12:30. And I was like, well, it'd be cool to get there at 12:30 and go see Corey and hang out around the car a little bit and get pictures with the logo and everything on the car.
So the logo's on this car too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and we changed the logo to match the paint scheme. Oh, it's BA.
Well, that's cool.
What do you say?
Yep.
Badass. Anyway, so I'm all excited. So now, but then I sit there and I go, all right, so we'll leave early and we'll get there at 12:30. And then the rest of the night, I'm trying to convince myself, holy cow, the race don't start till 7:00 at night. What are we going to do all day long? But you got the heat races and everything. But
That never bothers me.
Okay.
Like the group I was with last week.
Oh, yeah,
there
you were at the
there
game.
People in my group were like, why would you go to the stadium so early? Man, when you got to set up and canopy and all that, we tailgated at UVA. That's what we did this weekend. if you went any later, the anxiety of trying to get your spot, and they're numbered and they're small spots, so that makes it even harder. But so we had a great time, and just as we were taking the canopy down, it got so packed in there that you couldn't have done it any later than what we did.
So
it was fun.
I used to go to a lot of UVA football games back in the day, and it's been, I would say 2000. Mm-hmm. So it's been 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Back then, parking was nowhere near Scott Stadium. Yeah. Is it changed?
Not much.
Why can't they build a parking garage somewhere there?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, you had to walk like a long ways just to get to the stadium.
Yeah, you do. Well, I mean, we didn't because my mom can't walk. She has a, not that she can't walk. She has a harder time walking, so we have to find closer places. So I ended up getting a tailgate spot right outside the stadium.
Oh, okay. So you tailgated at the stadium.
So we parked right at the stadium, which was, you know, I didn't know what I was doing at all, and we couldn't have picked a better spot. The team walked in behind us. Mm. The mascot was there, and my mom got pictures. My mom at a football game is like a kid.
Yeah.
So when the cheerleaders went by, Riley and her friend had the cheerleaders take a picture with my mom. My mom was giddy that she got pictures with a cheerleader. The mascot comes walking by, and my mom practically tackles him to get a picture with him. So, yeah, it was great. We had a great time, and it was a great game.
The last UVA game I went to was with a former player, Kenny Crawford. Took me there. And I had no idea who we were rooting for. I mean, we were rooting for UVA, but he was going to see his cousin. And I'm just like, all right. So literally sitting in the stand, everything was catered before, like a former player. He, you know, it was awesome. And we're sitting there amongst former players, and there's like a linebacker from that was playing for the Oakland Raiders at the time, and just a whole group. And they're feeding me drinks. Mm-hmm. And you know how it was back then, man. I was like, oh. And I never will forget, I leaned over and I was like, now who's your cousin? And he goes, Muffin Curry. He was the defensive back then. And I was like, I can't root for no guy named Muffin. And that dude stood up, and I was like, I'm starting to like him a lot now. I had the time of my life.
That's great.
UVA back then that wasn't too far past George Welsh. I mean, we were in the Outgrow era, probably. The
stadium is closed in now on one side. The horse still comes out. I get chills when the horse takes off across. And that lady, I mean, she's on that horse. That thing is going 60 miles an hour across the field. It was freaking awesome.
So a quick story I just remembered with Kenny Crawford. So Kenny was a wide receiver from Heritage that was highly touted. But his only reason, I think, of getting a scholarship was because his cousin was Ronald Curry.
Oh, yeah.
And those two decided to go together.
Yeah.
And if you'll remember, Ronald Curry changed his mind at the last second.
And do you know what that changed? That changed Michael Vick.
Really?
To go to Tech. Yeah.
I did not know that.
And it was not because he was going away. It's because Ronald Curry, who was the number one player in the state, said, I'm going to UVA. So Vick went to Tech.
Gotcha.
If Ronald Curry said, I'm going to North Carolina, there was a good chance that Vic would have went to UVA.
Well, I just know Kenny said his life was hell because it was his fault. He couldn't get his cousin to come there.
Yeah. And it worked out anyway. Ronald Curry ended up being overrated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Although he did go
He was a better basketball player, remember? He was a decent basketball player.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Anything else?
No.
Emma, you got anything this weekend?
Nope.
All right, moving on. On this day
in history,
1960 was the first nuclear-powered airplane. I didn't even know we had such a thing.
I didn't either. I actually wrote that down. I didn't even know we had a nuclear-powered airplane.
Me neither.
Does it just stay in the air?
I don't know.
Is it self-propelled?
I have no idea.
You didn't do any research on it?
No, I always just see what it is, and it said 1960 was the first nuclear-powered airplane.
That didn't make you wonder?
Nah. I got busy.
Is it still in the air?
Yes. It just stays up, and then the world turns around it.
I mean, obviously with a nuclear-powered airplane, that would be quite the sell today to keep saying
You would
we
think
still have one.
effort that.
But what I'm saying is the political
Effort that.
the political ramifications of having a nuclear powered plane is probably.
So you think we don't? It was just a test.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You brought it up.
All right.
I was looking up the government lawsuit for Ticketmaster, and it was, as Emma said, it was a bait and switch pricing scheme. But
There are no operational nuclear-powered planes in existence today.
Huh. I wonder why they stopped.
like I said, nobody wants to have a nuclear powered vehicle after the bomb went off.
Dave says, why do we want to assume seeing you on YouTube is better than just listening to you? That's probably a good point there, Dave.
Rude.
Yeah, find 2 friends, Dave.
Yeah, get 2 more friends. Get the whole.
Your son doesn't count because he's got to find 2 friends.
Well, he does
Dave.
count. He's got to get 2 more friends. So
You ain't got
want my
nobody in
history?
Georgia? Dave. Yes.
1975. Did you know this?
Mm-hmm.
Gerald Ford survives his 2nd assassination attempt.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I did a little research. They were 17 days apart.
What kind of gun was it?
Well,
Don't you research these things?
No, I do have the answer.
Oh,
But I'm waiting for you to give you. I'm giving you more trivia. Guess what's even crazier about it?
what?
It's 2 women, 17 days apart.
Holy cow.
The one, the Secret Service caught her before she aimed the gun. They took it from her.
Wow.
She was in Charles Manson's cult.
Oh, God, of course.
Yeah, she was in the Charles Manson cult. The other woman fired. It was a patron that looked over to see that she had a pistol, and he knocked it away. And she hit a patron that was next to Gerald Ford.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. How do I not know this part of history?
I don't know.
Guess what? Liberals.
Of course.
Liberal women.
Man, I did not know that.
Yeah. That's
Did he go to the University of Michigan?
I brought the history. I don't know.
Ford.
Gerald
I think he
Ford,
played
I think he
football.
was, yeah.
I think he played football.
He was a Michigan congressman. Yep.
All right. Legacy media headlines.
Okay.
I'll save that for next week.
Save the clip.
ABC News. Zelensky praises well-informed Trump after President Russia war pivot. So a little bit of positive.
So it's like it's meant, but they put the quote "well informed" like
Yeah.
Trump is. It's a surprise that Trump would
Right,
be
exactly.
well-informed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. CBS News. Millions of Americans are facing food stamp cuts as grocery costs continue to rise. Are grocery costs rising? I didn't know that.
Well, here's the thing: grocery costs should rise. They should rise at a 2% level, which is what controlled inflation is.
Correct.
So when you say rise, are you saying that inflation's out of control? Is it the 21% that the previous administration had?
Are we outpacing the 2%?
Right. Right. Is income outpacing? Exactly.
I don't know about you, but I put gas in my truck, and for the first time in forever, it was under $100 to fill it up.
I have been under $3 consistently now to fill up mine per gallon.
It's crazy.
Yep.
It's awesome.
And
by the way.
soon we're going to have those little stickers that
Yes.
say, I did
this.
that. And Trump pointing to the.
All right. NBC News. YouTube to bring back, blows my mind. YouTube to bring back creators who were banned for COVID and election misinformation.
That sounds like to me a fascist type government.
Doesn't it?
Try to shut out the other side.
It's crazy.
That would be sort of fascist.
But years later,
Yeah.
you're going to bring them back.
Yep.
And Fox News, here we go again, man, with Fox News. Democrat succeeds her late father in Congress as GOP House majority shrinks. Now, Trent.
Yeah. Did we lose numbers?
No. So her father was in Congress.
Yeah.
Okay. Her father was a Democrat.
He leaves.
He died.
She comes in.
Is that, and their lead shrinks.
Is that +1?
I don't know why they write the article like that.
Do you think it's because the week before he was dead and she wasn't in yet?
That is exactly what they do. And it's like, why do you do? And then they make it sound like when you first start reading the article, like, oh, this was a competitive race. It's always been Democrat.
So Fox News hierarchy has changed.
Yeah.
And you can see the results.
Which, by the way, you and I both are Sky News people. Like, I like Sky News.
Yeah, I watch it before I cut on other things.
Who do you think the owner of Sky News is?
Rupert Murdoch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
but it is liberal, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got to go through. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess because they speak British, I think they're smarter.
I just... Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you do.
Well, that's Legacy Media Headlines. Make sure you go to @LLH_podcast on YouTube and subscribe. Now we have a word from State Farm.
Need insurance in Bedford? I'm David Honecker, your local State Farm agent. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we've got you covered with personalized service and great rates. Let us help you protect what matters most with the reliability and trust of State Farm. Call us today at 540-586-8194 or visit our office that is conveniently located at 1232 East Lynchburg Salem Turnpike in Bedford, right beside the Walmart. We are your go-to State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call us today.
We got another live listener in the demographic that likes to listen to us. Nathan just texted me.
Nathan.
Yeah. Warner.
Oh.
Yeah.
The airplane mechanic.
Yeah. Guess what? He sent a picture today of Trump 2.
Oh, yeah. J.D. Vance.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was just a picture of the plane. I was like, oh, that's cool. It landed like it's refueling or something. I didn't know JD was actually on it.
Every time I see Nathan, I always go, Nathan's here.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Dude, let me just tell you about Nathan. Me and Nathan hunting together is top 5, like one of the best times.
I can assure you it's a lot calmer than being with Grayson.
Look, yes. Sitting up in the tree stand, like I'm telling you, a passel full of deer are coming down.
A passel?
Yes, 10 or 12.
Didn't even know that was a word.
See what it means. Passel.
All right.
Anyway, they're coming towards the deer stand, and I look at Nathan and I go, "Want to shoot one of these?" And he looks back at me and he goes, "What do you think?" I was like, "Oh."
Mm-hmm. It's a large group of people or things.
Thank you.
I'll give you props with that one.
So I look back at him and I was like, you got to gut it. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Nah. He and I are on the same. Nah. Like, I love hunting, but let's not get crazy.
Yeah. That's the way I am too.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, before you even said, well, should we? Grayson just pow. And
he's
already down there
out.
And took the tenderloin.
Yeah, he would have jumped off the tree stand and knifed it.
It's a little graphic.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear from him later on. Also, another one of our young listeners.
Yep. Growing the demographic.
Mm-hmm.
Is he your nephew?
Which one?
Grayson?
Grayson and Nathan are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And their brother Peyton.
Out in California.
Yep.
Shout out to Peyton.
What up, Pete?
All right, moving on to drama.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
I really don't have anything.
Like, I forgot about it.
Dude, I am so... Like, my wife said...
How about Charlie Kirk?
Night. She's like, hey, what do you want to watch? And I have nothing. Like, what happened to all the shows that we watched last year that are seasons? How come they don't come out? Like, you know, back in the day when you had a TV show,
yeah,
you knew it was coming out in September, like the, new season. Where is Lincoln Lawyer? All these shows that we used to watch, where are they? Mm-hmm. Did they not, Landman? Come on, hurry up.
I was a little off at the beginning of the show, and I just realized it's because I didn't have my pens out where I could take my notes. So I do have a show that Marty and I watched. It was 2 episodes.
Okay.
You're probably not going to dig it, but for me, for some reason, I did. Although you might dig it because you love the show and I did not. The 2 Men and a Boy. What was that? 2 Men and a Baby. What was that thing? Charlie Sheen was in it.
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men. Okay.
I love that show.
Yeah. Well,
2 Men and a Baby.
you know, Netflix did the thing on Charlie Sheen.
I did see that.
Okay,
And I
remember
thought
how
about hit and play on.
Remember how crazy he was?
Oh yes.
Okay. One thing I love about documentaries is if they're honest.
Yeah.
He can't be more honest.
Oh yes. He hides from nothing.
He tells you exactly what happened, even if it's shameful.
Oh yes.
He says it. Mm-hmm. His dad and his brother. Like, I didn't know he had an older brother. I knew Emilio Estevez was his. Well, Emilio, I think, was his older brother too, but they had a third brother.
Yeah.
So Ramon was on the show. Emilio and Martin refused to be on the documentary. They had done so much for him in his life, and he kind of just slapped him around with his stupidity. But, it was, I won't say riveting, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
And because you like that show,
Yeah.
you might like it.
Emma, do you watch any?
Nothing you would like.
Jeez.
What?
Well, I mean, I don't. Yes, I'm not going to watch.
Well-
Bambi.
Here's my cat.
Hey, guys. No, I started watching.
Watch it meow.
How I Met Your Mother.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. Moving on.
How I Met Your Mother.
I got to like season 4.
Yeah, but that's like regular TV stuff.
Yeah.
Then what are you talking about?
Netflix, Paramount,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Anything that's like a real show.
Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
Hey, I thought about this yesterday because hardest I would think I've heard Emma laugh was me saying I've gotten to page 100 of my book. And I was so mad last night. A week later, I'm at 190.
Hey, I did calculate it. Since buying my Kindle at the end of May, I've read 32 books.
Oh, my God.
Holy cow.
I haven't read 32 in my life.
And that was just books on my Kindle, not ones I've read, like physical.
Like, you read outside the Kindle and still read that many?
It depends if I've already bought the book. Like, yeah.
Good grief.
So does it cost, like, do you download a book to the Kindle? Is that how you do it?
Yeah. And they're most of them are free. So I pay $11 a month for free books.
Well, they're not free.
You pay
$11. Yeah, but when you go to Barnes & Noble, books are $18 a piece.
See,
for
I'm still
one.
old school, though. I love a paperback and reading words.
See, I told myself that too, but I'm on the go. Like, I'm on the go so much.
I think-
And I can read on my phone.
See, here's the thing, and I know y'all are going to think this is stupid, but can you just hit play?
Oh, like
Did it
for
read
audio?
to you?
Listen, when I used to
On your-
drive back and forth
a good
from
point.
Yeah,
Bedford,
audiobooks.
I would listen to the Bible app every morning just so I could, because I'm not a reader.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sit down and read. I just can't.
They might have, you might be able
But dude, I can listen for hours. Like,
Yeah.
and what's the difference? Is it cheating?
No, not really.
Some people just don't process.
Entertainment.
Like, I don't process.
I can't
that
process
way.
it either. I have to read it.
Oh, see, I'm the exact opposite.
So
reading it, I
Yeah.
can't process, but I can hear it.
Okay, here's something that I've noticed between you and me. The differences.
I'm
When I tried to just shut up. When I traveled with you, I've told people this. I've never met somebody before in my life, male, that knows every word to every song, no matter what genre we're listening to. You literally know every
yes.
word. I couldn't tell you even songs that I like. I can't even tell you the words that are in the middle of it. I can't hear and register that. Now I can read slowly, 90 pages in a week.
Wait, is this like a documentary or like a bibliography?
No. The book I'm reading.
Yeah.
It's no. It's like it's fiction. It's like a whodunit type thing, mystery type. You know, cops.
Yeah.
Doing an investigation. There's
buddy of mine-
murder at the beginning, and they try to figure out who the murderer
Ew.
was.
a buddy of mine used to read
Sorry, I don't like murder.
Clive Cussler.
Graphic.
Do you know those books?
Who?
Clive Cussler.
Sounds.
They're literally like probably 20 volumes, and I think it was. See if it's
Why are
not.
you laughing?
See if it's not.
Because it sounded like Hitler.
No, I think,
Koffler.
no, I'm
Volumes.
pretty sure it's Tom Clancy and Clive Cussler books.
I don't know, man. That's something I don't do. I mean,
He's in
obviously,
the beginning world of reading.
Yeah, Tom Clancy, Clive Clive Cussler's. There are no. I'm wrong. I am wrong.
It's like you're actually reading it and you're still not reading it right. No wonder you don't read. You literally looked it up and went, yeah, there it is. Oh no, it's not that.
So Clive Cussler is written by Graham. What is his name?
No, that's the author's Clive Cussler.
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. Okay, but I mean, there's like 1,000 of them, right? Mm-hmm. And the books are written. Somebody's texting me, probably stupid. Anyway, the books are written, I think, like Secret Service, like that type of stuff, and they inserted the character because they did to not get in trouble type thing, I think, is how it's done. And people are riveted by them. And that is something that I would read, but not. Like, I would listen to them because I bet they're good.
So in this book, in the story, not to be graphic, but we have been interviewing Vietnam veterans, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a story of this Vietnam veteran who is trying to figure out why his buddy in Vietnam that's also in L.A. would have robbed this bank. And he's the one that's killed. And he tells a story about his buddy in Vietnam. You know the tunnels that they used to go into?
Yeah, you texted. This is great.
I know, but we're at a podcast and people wouldn't have read that text.
I said this is great.
So he and his buddy go into these tunnels, and his buddy used to love it. He had this fascination with fear. Mm-hmm. He was fearful, but he had to go in because that's what the Army made him do, right? So they'd go left and the other guy go right. Well, the guy doesn't come out of the tunnel, and their number one rule was never leave a man behind. Well, they couldn't get him out, and they, for hours, tried to find him in these tunnels. They were networks of tunnels. So they leave, and 2 days later, another group in the Army finds him within the tunnel, within 100 feet of the edge of the tunnel, and he won't come out. And he has around his chain 33 ears.
Good Lord.
Around his dog tags. So what they would do is when they would kill someone, because they would take the ears.
Cut the ear off.
And somebody who was in the group said, there's 33. Why did you leave one of the ears? Why one? And he goes, I didn't. I left one ear on all of them. So he had killed.
Jeez.
So that's the badass
How you
that's
said
in
it
this.
wasn't graphic?
That's a good point.
No, well,
You just said it wasn't graphic.
well, it's really not. But anyway, it's good. I like it. It's a story. I mean, I'm halfway through, Emma. I'm halfway through. I'm so excited.
How much longer?
It'll take me 2 more weeks.
100 pages a week. That's not bad.
Yeah. I'm just slow. I'm such a slow reader.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
At least you're reading.
Yeah, true.
At least you're reading.
All right, that was drama. Moving on to sports.
It's time for sports.
All right, college football this weekend.
Yeah.
I did watch the Nebraska-Michigan game.
You're absurd.
I was very impressed with that.
Nebraska was the one team on my parlay that didn't win. Or I would have. I picked Nebraska.
Oh, that's what you're mad.
16 parlay.
I'm just saying, I watched it,
I was
and
ticked.
the last couple of years, Nebraska just, they weren't even competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're now, I mean, they could have easily won that game against Michigan. So, I think they will. I think they'll make a bowl this year and be competitive in the Big Ten.
Clay Travis has really ripped them this week, saying they should never have joined the Big Ten.
I agree with that. They should always be the Big 12.
They should be in the Big 12.
Absolutely.
Or the SEC.
That is their Big 12 is their thing.
I know, but if you had Nebraska and now you have Oklahoma and Texas, it sort of fits now for them to be in that grouping, if it would work.
Yeah,
or Big 12, definitely not Big 10.
Growing up, the Colorado games were big.
Oh yeah.
Yep, the Texas A&M. Yep, Oklahoma. That was a great conference.
Yep, the SWAC.
Let's see, Michigan. I watched the Auburn Oklahoma game. Was very impressed with Auburn.
So I'd seen where they got screwed,
big time.
I read where they got screwed. I don't know how it happened.
Dude, multiple. Like, it wasn't one screw up. There was multiple screw ups. So they had a fumble returned for a touchdown that got called back.
So Auburn got the return, like a fumble 6?
It was a catch, fumble, pick,
okay.
go to the end zone, up, wasn't a catch. College football is so backwards on what a catch is.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful.
It's hard to tell. Like, you think you know what the rules are, and
No.
even the NFL is kind of like that too. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, because, I mean, the LSU game earlier in the year, the guy catches it 2 feet.
That was absurd
And then they
against Clemson.
Right. And then literally in that game,
Yeah.
a guy catches it for Oklahoma. The Auburn guy swipes at it as he's going out of bounds, and the ball comes out, and they call it a catch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, so where they really got screwed was Oklahoma had a player, wide receiver, come across the field and is 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage running towards the sideline.
Oh,
And stops and takes off and is wide open for a touchdown.
they made it look like he was leaving the huddle going off the field.
Yes.
Yeah.
And literally,
That's illegal.
2 things happen. One, that is absolutely illegal.
Yeah.
And 2, the whole time it's happening, Hugh Freeze is yelling timeout because he sees it's happening.
Yeah.
And they don't give him the timeout, and they let that play go.
That's awful.
To which sucks. You and I both know this. Stop SEC issuing a statement 30 minutes after the game that the ref screwed up.
Yeah.
Fix it during the game.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do that.
You can review everything else. You can't go, hey, something.
True.
I mean, that's awful.
Yeah.
That was terrible. And so Auburn really should have won that game,
Wow.
but they didn't.
Yep.
But they
That's what
looked
gets
really good.
people fired. You know?
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, you get fired
Absolutely.
because the loss just looks like a loss. They don't, at the end of the season, people don't remember, well, that one, he got screwed out of that one.
Yeah, and that's at Oklahoma.
That's awful. Yep. I was drawing an eye roll because you said you think Nebraska might be legit. Well, they lost. Was Michigan ranked?
21st, I think.
Oh, okay. Did you just make that up?
No, Michigan's only loss this year was to Oklahoma, at Oklahoma.
Okay.
They look
Is Miami
competitive.
second
Yes.
in the country? Dude, there's a few programs. If you can just go 3-0,
Oh, yes.
you're going to be in the top 5,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you're Miami, you're going to be in the top 5.
So
Ohio
who
State.
are their wins over? Miami's.
Florida, they just beat.
Okay, stop. It's
No,
Florida.
right, exactly. It was a decent team they played in the first game, if I recall.
Was it?
Notre Dame.
Oh.
It was Notre Dame. That was a decent win.
Oh,
But that's
can we-
just a program. They want to be they want them in the top 5 as fast as they can get them there.
So if you're in the top 10
Yeah.
and you get beat by 50 points,
You shouldn't be in the top 10.
you shouldn't be in the top 25.
Yeah.
I mean, Illinois, they got housed by Indiana.
Yeah. That was shocking and surprising. Yep.
I mean, what the heck?
Talk about a guy that has changed a program. That Signetti guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
His only 2 losses is against Oregon and Ohio State, who were in the playoffs.
Yeah. Google me. I win. It's literally what he said at his press conference.
He is a little bit of a prick.
Oh, he's an arrogant jerk.
Yeah.
Who?
Signetti. He used to be at JMU. He took the Indiana coaching job.
Yeah.
And people were like, asking him questions. And he said, Google me. I win. And he ain't lying.
Hey, before you get into other sports,
Yeah.
while we're talking about Auburn, I put the thing about Bruce Pearl. How about Bruce Pearl steps down?
Dude,
Okay.
infuriating.
He steps down, which is surprising.
Very much so.
Was he in the Final Four last year? And I know against Virginia they were up there, so I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he made it to the Final Four.
Yeah, they beat Duke, right?
And I know they were number 1, so he's a hell of a coach, obviously, right?
Oh, yes.
He's been on PTI. I guarantee you, I've watched PTI for 30 years, pardon the interruption. And Tony Kornheiser is probably one of my heroes. I almost went to journalism because of Tony Kornheiser back when he was on Sports Reporters. So I followed him forever. Will Bond, I stomach. He's okay. I like the program. I like that they're friends with each other. I like that they argue. I get the show. But he's become such a racist liberal. I cannot stand it.
Awful.
And if you can see the clip, and I have it, but I didn't, believe it or not, Emma, I had another clip that I didn't send you.
Thank you.
Okay. Tony Kornheiser breaks the news, not breaks the news, but on PTI at the end of the show when he has his last minute, he says, Bruce Pearl has stepped down. And in the clip, he says Bruce Pearl has stepped down. They have signed his son to a 5-year contract, which I think is a little bogus in most worlds, but maybe they like Bruce Pearl that much. And that Bruce Pearl is now the ambassador to the athletics department.
Gotcha.
Tony Kornheiser says that part. Immediately, Wilbon, with the angriest look on his face, says, good, he's divisive.
Jesus.
Calls Bruce Pearl divisive. And he says, I bet you the leadership has recognized that at Auburn, and I hope that's why he's out of there. Get out. And Kornheiser goes, really? And he starts laughing like it surprised Kornheiser.
Yeah.
And he says, I always liked the guy. I mean, he's been on our show. I thought he was great. And Wilbon goes, no more. No more. Like he's not going to be on the show anymore.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Who is more divisive in the world of divisiveness?
Jeez.
Would you think Bruce Pearl is divisive, or would you think Steve Kerr is,
Oh.
or Greg Popovich
Yeah.
is? Which one of those three is the most divisive or least divisive?
It's not divisive if you don't agree with them.
Exactly.
It's only divisive if you even have an opinion.
Yes.
And I believe he's referring to the Israel.
That's right. And he's a pro Charlie Kirk guy, and he made some comments last week about Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Okay, you've got all the coaches on your side
Yeah.
that are afraid to say what they want to say,
Sure.
right? Nick Saban wouldn't come out and say certain things, and they were all afraid to do it. Bruce Pearl is the one guy that speaks out, and you're going to say that, you jerk?
It's quite deafening is what it is.
Yeah.
But all right, moving on to NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR had some drama this past weekend at New Hampshire.
I missed all that, though, because of the UVA football game.
All right, so Kevin Harvick said, so the drama was Denny Hamlin wrecks
Ty Gibbs,
which is Joe Gibbs' grandson. And you hear him on the radio screaming, who's running for a championship. And then he just dumps him.
Okay.
So Kevin Harvick's show.
And their teammates.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kevin Harvick said on the show, every championship season has a moment. And I feel like Denny just keeps creating his moments that causes him to lose championships. And I can point at every season he loses a championship, he has a moment. And he goes, I think this is his moment. There was no reason to wreck him. We're not talking about the last 5 laps of the race. You were racing for 11th place. And you're going to dump your teammate. And he went on to say why he thought this was a bad. He goes, we've all worked in those garages. You're walking in that door the next week after you've dumped a teammate, and you have told everybody on the radio that you're the guy. Beside him was Christopher Bell. You could have easily taken out both cars.
Oh, wow.
That's where Harvick was like, man, there's certain moves. There was no reason to create that rift that's going to be in the shop. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be there.
I was just trying to look up, but it's dumb. ESPN has the worst NASCAR coverage.
Oh, it's awful.
I was trying to see what the rankings are.
So what's crazy is they interviewed Joe Gibbs after the race. And he said, look, this is a driver's thing. We let them handle it.
Okay.
So then they asked Denny Hamlin, and Denny said, that's an upper management thing. We let them handle it. That's why Harvick's like, it's going to be some uncomfortableness for a
Hamlin
while.
did pretty good, though, because he's 5th.
Yeah. No, he's moving on. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
well,
So what do they go to now, from 12 to 8?
Yes.
Okay.
At the end of the next race?
Or is it 8 to 4?
No.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Or is Martinsville the cutoff?
It's
race?
just impossible to
What's the
try to
cutoff?
figure it out. So it looks like there's 8. Well,
They go from 12 to 8.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. The next cutoff, which is what, the
It's
Roval?
impossible to follow. And I would put the NASCAR website right after the VHSL website as the 2 worst websites.
So
there are.
bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
Blaney went on to win the race.
Yeah. I picked him the wrong week.
So they're at Kansas Yawner this week, and we'll try to do our picks a little later on. We always keep forgetting to do our picks. We should just do it.
Yeah. That's because we don't have
Carolina
Kevin anymore.
Yeah. All right, F1.
F you.
There was an How do you say it? Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Why are you laughing, Emma?
Just the way it sounds.
You say it.
Nope. Nope.
Max Verstappen is back. He wins the pole, and then he dominates.
Yeah.
And on the first lap, like I couldn't wait till you watched it because I had watched it early, and then you were watching it later. The first lap, homie just hits the wall.
Piastri.
Yeah. Did you see that coming at all?
No.
And I was actually kind of disappointed in Lando. I mean, he really never moved forward.
The worst thing about Formula One is they don't interview any driver after the race.
It's terrible.
You don't hear from any. The only three people you hear from are the podium guys.
Although I'm starting to get F1 memes because I guess I follow it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, but during the race, Oscar is sitting in a chair by himself in that turn with his feet up on the concrete wall and the chain link fence, and he's got like drinks there, and he watches the race, and they've got a camera angle kind of showing him. Mm-hmm. Like odd. Huh. But there was a Lego set that showed that exact picture, and it was like McLaren racing or whatever. Huh. And I was like, man, it was like a meme or whatever. It's funny.
So you go from 12 to 8, and the cutoff line is October 5th.
Okay.
With Charlotte. So there's
you got two races, Kansas and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Now Bubba can win Kansas because I see where he's in last.
Yeah.
But he's won Kansas before, I think.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick too.
So yeah. So one of the things that I found interesting, Trent, coupled with F1, is Max says in an interview that he still thinks he can win the championship. Like, have they found something? And does he think McLaren's just going to fall apart?
I guess that'd be interesting,
dude. If he was to pull this off, that would be.
Well, he's won 2 in a row, right?
Oh yeah, no, he says he's winning the rest of them. Yeah. Like, he's confident.
That's great.
Yeah, and the other thing, Christian Horner.
Yeah,
his buyout is complete.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
You had texted me.
Homie gets $100 million in his buyout.
That's nice.
And he gets to go work for somebody else.
I would love for
Cadillac. So you said Cadillac, but I keep seeing people say there's no chance he goes to Cadillac.
No, it would be great if he did, but I can't see that either. Isn't Michael Andretti running it?
Yeah. There's speculation that he's going to Alpine.
Yeah.
His buddy or something is over at Alpine.
Well, wherever he goes, they will
guarantee they win.
I think it's cool to watch Williams actually doing so well.
Yeah, Carlos Sainz had a great run.
Yeah.
And he says he thinks he can back it up. So I'm just wondering if McLaren has kind of lost its edge, or is this a one-off race that they just didn't do well?
Yeah.
We'll see. This is 2 in a row they've lost.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
All right, moving on to what's happening.
It's time for news.
So Megyn Kelly was in Blacksburg today.
Oh, that's cool.
She was doing filling in, if you want to call it that, for TPUSA for Charlie Kirk. He had an event scheduled there, so she is doing that. And I love what they're doing, the TPUSA, continuing this and just the different people doing it. I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm curious because I haven't seen anything locally promoting it or showing it. I don't even know what time she was going. I reached out. I tried to get an interview with her to help promote the show. Maybe if you'd have done that, people would be promoting it. But anyway, she did not call me back.
Did you see there's a Charlie Kirk Memorial Sunday in Lynchburg?
No.
Yeah, I saw. In fact, it was a Bedford Post. It was a Bedford Post that I saw. I'll look for it. It's Sunday.
We could talk a little bit about that. Man, I'm just... Like, I didn't know. I mean, I heard. So we were in church Sunday, and our preacher brought up Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And he said, I didn't know him. I had seen a clip or two of him over the years.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was spiritual. And he said, from what my daughters have shown me, he looks like his faith was pure.
Yeah.
And he went on to, kind of say that he's, he's hoping this is a revival because that's what people were saying about Charlie. and he mentioned one of the guys that was going to be performing. And is it Chris Tomlin?
Oh,
Do
no.
you know who I'm talking about? That is right. Apparently, he went to a Christian camp with him years ago. And so then when I saw he was on stage playing, I was like, now I know who he's talking about.
Cool.
And man, I couldn't stop. Like I never moved.
I didn't either. I was riveted.
Like that's a 6-hour event.
It was so good, so well done, so choreographed well. I mean, they had 7 days to put that together. 70,000 people in the stands, in that part of the stands.
Right.
Right. And
Not
then there
to
was
mention-
down on the floor. I think they said maybe 100 in that building, and then there was another building.
Yeah,
Next
and
to it.
the outside
Yeah.
still had TV screens on them.
I mean, for a guy that 13 years ago had $1,800 in his pocket,
Yeah.
lived in his parents' basement.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy that's like the CEO, not the CEO, but the it's kind of the main right-hand man. Dude, his speech was phenomenal.
All the TPUSA people. How many of them said Charlie talked them out of college?
Right.
How cool was that?
Yeah.
And they're the smartest guys. They were
Yes,
so talented.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. Logan said he saw a program. I didn't know there was a program. So I had no idea who was speaking.
There was one online, so I kind of knew what order
I
they
didn't
were
know
coming
that.
in. Yeah.
So I literally I thought you would have TPUSA, and then I thought, you would have some music, a memorial service.
Yeah.
I didn't know all of them were speaking.
Yeah.
Because, they were there, and I thought, man, that's nice for them to be there.
Yeah.
And then Tucker was phenomenal.
Loved it. He was my favorite.
Yeah,
He was my
Tucker
favorite.
was great. Like all of them that were there. Rubio was phenomenal.
Yeah.
JD Van, like all of them. And I said to Logan, I was like, dude, if you're a foreign country, like and you were thinking about attacking the USA, you had your shot because they were all in one spot.
Well, true. And what I said about it is after that lineup, imagine someone on the Democratic side, something unfortunate like that happened. First off, and maybe Obama or something like that, you could get that big of a crowd to come through. But the lineup of people to come and inspire you at a memorial.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people said it was a revival, right? It felt that way.
Absolutely.
It was, yes, this is sad, but this is what he did so well, and this is what our country does so well. Oh, my gosh. That guy we love, Stephen Miller. Holy cow. I mean, just guy after guy after guy was so freaking good.
So UNC had, this is just stuff you don't hear, right? UNC had it at the Dean Dome where students could come.
Oh, okay.
1,000 students got baptized.
You're kidding.
Saved, and I guess eventually. Yes.
That's
Like
yeah,
it's-
you're right. That's the stuff you don't see.
These are, and then I just got this from a listener that they are having a Charlie Kirk Memorial, Lynchburg, on Sunday, September 28th at 7 to 9 at City Stadium.
I would like to go if it's
I will
not
be
raining.
there.
Yeah, if
That's
it's not
pretty
raining.
cool.
The list that I made, because I love my lists, but my list was Tucker was my favorite, JD, Stephen Miller, Marco was fantastic, Tulsi, and Pete Hegseth. I've never seen him in a situation like that. He was so good. And I'll tell you who else I loved that wasn't on my list right there. Don Jr.
Yeah.
When he went up there.
I'm
and
usually not a Don Jr. guy.
yeah, when he went up there and he was like imitating his dad.
Hilarious.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, I didn't know Trump was speaking
Yeah.
because I was like, and I had told my
He
wife.
was actually the worst part. He goes on and
I know.
on. He does that all the time.
My wife and I were watching it, and I looked at her and I said, because I'm not an emotional guy, and I said, I don't know if I can stand her.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I don't think I can hold it together if she comes out. Because again, I don't know who's speaking.
Yeah.
And dude, when she came out, I was like, this isn't right. Like I can't.
Yeah.
It was not good.
When she stepped back and
Oh yeah.
looked up
Yeah.
and said, what Jesus said on the cross,
Yeah.
and if he could forgive them, I forgive him. Holy cow.
That takes a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't think people understand that. But when there was a part when we laughed, my wife and I laughed so hard when she talked about the love letters. that he would, and she.
The notes.
Like
that
every
they were-
Saturday would say, "How can I be a better husband?"
Yeah.
Ashley looked at me and said, "Where's my love letters?"
Yeah.
And I mean, we lost it laughing, just hilarious. But man, what a breath of fresh air! Like, here's my whole thing: if you're the other side of the argument that you don't like Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
how do you watch that and not come out with
You don't.
what about that event is nothing but love?
You don't watch it. You have your made up idea in your head, like the guy that complained about us. We had our first email complaint.
Oh yes,
Emma. I don't know if you know this.
Emma, do you not know this?
What?
We had our first registered email complaint to the News in Advance, and the guy wrote about us. Like we're non-patriots.
Yeah.
Like how dare we be in Bedford and have a non-patriotic show? But obviously, when I see stuff like that, I just come down in my mind. I think, okay, would this person have watched the Charlie Kirk thing or not?
No,
he didn't.
No
watch.
chance.
He doesn't know what our show is.
When was this?
This week.
Yeah, I mean, and it was basically emailing Woody and Media Squatch, which, by the way, let me just say this: thank you to Media Squatch for allowing us, to do this podcast.
Yeah,
and Vincent Ellison. All of these podcasts are phenomenal, but this guy obviously doesn't listen to our show.
Right.
He listened to a clip.
He saw one of Emma's clips.
Stop saying my name.
And he literally went off about basically calling us misinformation and dangerous.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he's a veteran. The guy is.
His beef was that we made fun of that Kamala had said that if Trump wins, that Putin would invade Europe. Well, when did he invade Europe?
And he said we were giving misinformation.
Yeah, maybe I missed that.
It's just wrong. And
Yeah.
even if you disagree, like you're literally going to email the News in Advance in hopes
Because that's what works.
to hurt Woody.
Right.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. A local Bedford business.
Yeah,
Right.
hurt a business.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Like a revitalization of this area, and your idea again is not love.
Or reach out.
It's
and
hate.
ask, right. And so I replied back to Woody, this is how I would reply. Thank you for your service, because he mentioned that he was a veteran.
Sure.
Obviously, he hasn't listened to our American Heroes stories.
Zero.
Right? He wouldn't
chance.
know that we've done a whole summer of interviewing veterans and honoring veterans. He wouldn't know anything like that.
Nope.
Thank him for his service and tell him to listen to more, because he'll find parts that he likes.
You think he knows we did first responder dinners and, events here?
They're full of hate, man.
But I mean, I think about it, and the part when Tucker was talking about Jesus. In all honesty,
Yeah.
how could you study Jesus's life and come out with any negativity?
Right.
And they killed him.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's funny because our list today is conservative heroes. And up until about a year ago, I would have said Mark Levin was one of mine, right? He is killing Tucker every chance he gets to kill Tucker. And he's killing Tucker about that speech that Tucker gave. First off, I want you to notice something next time you watch it. I don't know if you picked up on this, but I thought it was fantastic. In between the preacher, Charlie Kirk's preacher that came up there and spoke,
yes,
in between him and the political figures, they put the bulletproof glass up.
correct.
And a couple people spoke behind the bulletproof glass. Tucker went up with his own lecture, with his own podium, which is one of those old school like teacher podium type things.
Yeah.
He went up there with a bottle of water because he never has a script. He always goes up there. But he went outside the glass. And it was because he was making the point of how brave Charlie was.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to go behind the glass. And I was like, dude, that is just... It was just a great symbol to see him do something like that. And for people to rip him because what he said was factual.
I've often wondered what goes on there, because you've got the Candace Owen things going on. You've got the people trying to take down. Is it just they're fighting over the same donations?
Hey, Mark Levin was not invited up there. Tucker was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like this jealousy about these guys, and he's an old guy, and he's trying to hold on to his share, I'm sure, of what it is. And I don't know who influences him or who pays him to say his opinions, but That part is a shame about what goes on our party. I don't like that part. And you know what? Mark Levin has the right to say it. I get it.
Yeah.
But stop downing the people.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, we believe in free speech, right?
Right, exactly.
We don't want to stop people from speaking, like emailing.
He can
the
do
news
whatever
in
he wants
advance.
to. You're clueless. You're not smart about what you're saying.
That's my whole thing. So, just in honor of someone literally trying to stop us from talking.
Yes.
I thought I would show this is Democrats on what they thought about free speech. Okay. So go ahead, play cut 1.
I've always been a free speech absolutist, even when I hate people's views.
Facebook has banned President Trump from its platforms indefinitely. What do you think of this decision and its timing?
Absolutely essential, but too little, too late. Should have been done a long time ago.
There they are.
That's just one.
Yeah.
So I thought, all right, I don't want to give misinformation when it comes to free speech. That's just one Democrat, Tlaib. So here's another clip just to further show you who is really against free speech. And that's one of those fascist things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Taking down free speech.
Yes.
So cut 2.
You shouldn't be banned from one platform and not others for providing misinformation out there.
There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
There are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda, and whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrent.
If people go to only one source and the source they go to is sick and, has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation, our First Amendment stands as a major block. It's really hard to govern today.
This is a matter of corporate responsibility. Twitter should be held accountable and shut down that site. It is a matter of safety and corporate accountability.
The First Amendment is not absolute. It does not protect any single thing anyone says. And there are limits, and that's important. And what this committee has been trying to do for the last year and a half is to chill the federal government from monitoring what is going on social media.
When you look at what Tucker Carlson and some of these other folks on Fox do, it is very, very clearly incitement of violence. Very clearly incitement of violence. I believe that when it comes to broadcast television, like Fox News, these are subject to federal law, federal regulation in terms of what's allowed on air and what isn't.
So my biggest concern is that your view has the First Amendment hamstringing the government in significant ways.
That's a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, the last one.
That's scary.
In today's world, every single one of those clips is a Democrat.
Yeah.
By the way, every single one of those right now was screaming about Jimmy Kimmel.
Which is not even close to the same thing.
No.
He actually said something disgusting on his broadcast.
Yes.
If you think that was in the name of humor, you're way out of bounds.
Okay, but still, he wasn't silenced by the government.
No.
Even though for a week we heard the government threatened them. Yeah. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I love Facebook when Facebook says if the government threatened them and squelched free speech, did they allow him back on last night?
Exactly.
You can't have it both ways. Either they did or they didn't.
Right.
So if he's back on, nobody took him off but the company who said, dude, that ain't funny. And you're killing us. That's the conversation that was had.
That's right.
Just like if we say something stupid, Woody has every right to go,
Right.
That ain't going to happen.
So Roseanne Barr, Tucker Carlson, those guys were kicked off not for saying disgusting things because they were on the right. Nobody gave a damn. In fact, AOC applauded when Tucker got kicked off, right? And she was actually just trying to out Tucker Carlson. Mm-hmm. Tucker Carlson was talking about political viewpoints that are different than yours. You want him gone. Jimmy Kimmel said something disgusting that was a lie about the guy that just got assassinated, you piece of shit.
Yes.
That's what you are. And that's why you should have been fired.
Correct.
Not because you're a Democrat. You were a Democrat the day before.
That's right.
You've been a liberal a-hole for years there and not been fired. So, yeah.
Again, but even one of those clips talking about violence.
Yeah.
Do you need any more proof of violence?
Exactly.
So somebody had mentioned, I think it was, I don't know if you saw Greg Gutfeld go off on the 5.
I've heard that he did, but I haven't seen what he did.
Oh, it was pretty, because Jessica started in on her whole, it's both sides.
Oh, yeah.
And he had just had enough.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is she kept bringing up the Michigan senators, the state representatives that were murdered.
Yeah.
And she said he was killed by a MAGA person.
Lie.
Dude, I researched it because I'm like, what? How is this? And Trent, you should please read it, and you will. It's laughable. Like literally, it says a 4th grade classmate said he was a Trump fan.
Yeah.
How? What?
Yeah.
Exactly. That was their only connection. What they left out was what he was really against. And by the way, they also left out that he was appointed by the governor.
Yeah.
To a position.
Yeah.
Is he a Republican governor?
No. Tim Walz. Let me ask you this. In all the years that we've been hunting, you knew my grandfather, you knew my great uncles, you know my uncles, you know Brad, you know me,
Yes.
you know our nephews, you know my son, you know your son.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody that we've ever hunted with inscribed anything on a bullet?
Hell no. Okay. When did that become a thing?
You know when it became a thing? In the news, when the fascist guy killed the guy that was from the healthcare.
Yeah.
Okay. He wrote, right?
Right.
And he was the fascist, or he was the, what do they call it? The Antifa kind of guy.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that did that. And this psycho transgender loving dude writes it on his shells. Mm-hmm. Who incited that?
Yeah.
And your
today.
side.
Today.
That's right.
The ICE.
Oh, I haven't heard anything.
Oh, yeah. There was a shooting at an ICE detention center. And he had on the bullets anti-ICE.
Nice.
Luckily, no agents were killed, but a detainee was killed.
Wow. Good work.
Yes, idiots. Man, I'm telling you, it's just, it is one-sided.
The rhetoric is your side, you liars.
Correct.
So, you know, I do dumbasses and smart for have at it. Mm-hmm. I'm switching it to liars and truth tellers.
Well, here's a liar and truth teller.
Okay.
Not truth teller, but I call it the POW, the post of the week.
Oh.
In parentheses by an idiot.
Okay.
So today's post that I read, you know what's worse than kids with Tylenol? Kids getting shot at school. That was a Facebook post.
They are so stupid.
Like I just...
Why would you even say that? I mean, I know why you say it, because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that whole ivermectin thing all over again. Can you not admit you were wrong?
No. Hell no. No, they can't.
Yeah.
And it was follow science, follow science, follow science. Here's a report that links autism to Tylenol. Don't follow that. That's made up by Trump's people.
And how dare you?
By the way, when Biden was in office, if the DHS said that you should take the vaccine, COVID vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Or the boosters, whatever. Did they ever say the Biden administration says you should do this? Why does it say the Trump administration recommends?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you say Health and Human Services recommends?
Exactly.
Like they purposely go out of their way.
And what I love about the hypocrisy that they had was when the COVID shot came out, how many of them said, but it's for the better good? And how dare you not do this? What if we are right? We could be wrong, but what if we're right? We are saving everyone.
Let's not forget, these are the same people that when the COVID shot first came out, it was under Trump.
That's right. And they weren't going to take it.
And they were not going to take it.
Yeah.
Remember, Harris said, I would never.
Yeah, exactly.
And took the same shot once they won the election.
Exactly. Which I wonder if we would have done that. Let us say Trump had been the president and said, take the shot.
No.
I wouldn't have done it.
No, we were not doing it.
I mean, I don't take the flu shot either.
No.
Yeah.
So I do a flu shot. But I don't understand where we know for a fact. It's not a myth. Like, you know, they want to sit up there and go, climate change is a fact. Okay, who is up there saying autism's not on the rise?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we all know it is, we're not interested in trying to figure out why?
So, yes, I see so much of it. It is astounding to me. I see so much of it. It just...
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to... I don't know. You just...
There's a chance, and there's a link, and there's a study. It's not like he just made it up. Did he choose ibuprofen when he said what he said?
No.
When Trump and Kennedy made their announcement? Did he choose ibuprofen?
No.
He chose a particular drug.
Yes.
Right? And why did he take that particular drug? Because there is a study that links that it's possible.
Correct. Did he forbid you from taking Tylenol?
Correct.
He recommended.
Right.
What is wrong with that?
That's right.
So you still have the willpower to do what you want.
So in that vein, when they came out and told you not to smoke cigarettes anymore when you're pregnant, like I bet my mom's age back in the day, you can go to movies and see pregnant women or videos and watch people smoking, right?
Yes.
And then it became birth defects. Did they blame Jimmy Carter for the Health and Human Services coming out, or the health secretary coming out and saying you shouldn't smoke if you're pregnant? Did they
but
get
I'm
mad
pretty
at
sure
him?
your mom smoked and took Tylenol when she had Brad.
For sure. That has a lot to do with it.
Sorry, Barbara, just kidding.
But I would say definitely that, not to have alcohol when you were pregnant.
Right.
When they came out
These
with
are
that.
recommendations.
Did they get mad at Richard Nixon?
No.
Because he came out with that? Come on. If there's a chance and there's a link, think about it before you use something.
Right.
Go use ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. There's other alternatives.
It's crazy. Do you got one? Post of the week?
Yes. I go to my old source, the one that got us in trouble last week because of the Kamala thing.
Oh, yes.
So I went back to that one, and I thought I was going to scroll and see the ones but he had a new one today. It said, if you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes, and it scratched out the word truth. So if you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes a Republican policy.
Oh, my God.
They literally are calling us the liars.
What I've always said is, listen, you can listen to our show, and how often do we say, hey, look that up to make sure?
Yeah.
Right? Or you can actually do that yourself.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Didn't you Google whether there was a Russian invasion?
That's right. We just found out that Google was censoring Republicans.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I did. So I Googled this. Emma, you'll get a kick out of this when this guy sent this thing in. So I was like, all right, well, what did Trent say that was so bad? Of course, I called Trent the provocateur. So I Googled, did Russia invade Poland or Europe?
Yeah.
And it said yes in 1939. And I'm like, okay, let me rephrase that. Did Russia invade Europe under Trump? And the answer was no.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so the guy said we're literally misleading people.
Yeah.
So he even went on to say that they invaded Ukraine.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't happen under Trump.
Exactly.
I don't have to Google that. I know that because guess why? I know that. Do you remember when inflation happened?
Oh, yeah.
Why? What was it called?
They blamed
Putin's war.
Yeah.
That's the reason inflation went up.
Yeah. It was February he first started.
Like,
yeah.
You're telling me something like do what Democrats typically do if you're going to complain.
Yeah.
Try to find a word that could mean something different.
Yeah.
Don't literally call us a liar. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe he was talking about in Trump's first term that Putin invaded Crimea.
No, that happened under Obama.
It did, didn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But
yeah. And
you know what I love?
And to use the I'm a veteran.
Yes.
And this is
start
Bedford.
off with it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Now, here's what's crazy.
Yeah.
What I love when I read these things, and I tell you, we do this all the time to each other. We're winning.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to win, and we're going to make America great again.
Harrison, where are you, Harrison? He's a handsome guy, by the way. It's usually not my thing, but he is a good-looking sucker.
That's good.
He is the funniest guy.
By the way, I'm just curious. Harrison's no longer kicking, right?
No, he is. It's the guy Justin Tucker isn't.
Oh.
Justin had the old massage therapist thing.
But Butker is still kicking for
Yes.
the Kansas City? Mm-hmm. Okay, nice.
Oh, I thought you meant dead. Like he was dead.
No,
You said
he's a
kicking.
kicker.
I knew what you're talking about. Come on, Emma.
Well, you said Justin Tucker. Like, now I know, but where's he at now?
Justin Tucker? Getting a
gone, right?
massage.
Yeah, he apparently got a massage.
No, by like 30 million different women.
Yeah.
I mean, he was,
Hey, it's job hazards. You gotta be loose to kick at 67 yards.
Moving on.
too far, Jar.
That was nasty.
All right, moving on. Mount Rushmore of
Oh.
conservative heroes.
Hey, I was going to talk about the win-win-win because I knew you were going to play something about Trump.
Okay.
Do you know what they did today? So they got the photos of every single president as you walk down. You know where that hallway where they walk outdoors? Like you always see them like going to an office, but they walk down that sidewalk of the White House. In that little plaza area, they put every single president as you walk down the aisle. So you get to the 45 is Trump, right? He's at that one. Then they go to put Biden. They put the auto pen. And then they put Trump. So it's all the presidents as you come through.
Oh, my Lord.
It's Trump, auto pen, and Trump.
That's great. I did see where Kash Patel got into it with a senator that was asking him about a letter that was written. And he's like, but you didn't sign it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Kash was like, what do you want to use, an auto pen?
That is so good.
I was like, and then he caught Cory Booker committing a crime. Cory was trying to get him on a gotcha, and he ended up divulging that he had information he's not supposed to have, classified. And he was like, oh, that's interesting. How do you have that information? And Booker started laughing and went on to another subject, like he knew he'd been caught.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting.
I hope over the next year we start locking up these liars.
Yeah,
if
stop
you've
lying.
done crimes.
Adam Schiff.
Yeah, you've done crimes. Get locked up. And these are real crimes. Stop saying that he's lashing back at his political opponents. You committed a crime, you liar.
I forgot who it was last night, but it was a Fox News contributor that she said, I'm really getting tired of agreeing with Bill Maher, but he keeps doing stuff because he got into it with Rob, that producer, Rob Reiner or whatever his name is.
Rob Reiner.
Reiner, yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yes, and that's basically what Bill Maher told him.
To me, Bill Maher is what Elon Musk was. Elon Musk did that thing where they show the left and the right, and then the first scene is him in the middle, and then the left starts going farther left and then farther left. And that's how you end up in the right, because the middle is now so far left that he's become right. And that's almost what Bill Maher feels
to me, it's not so much right as it is, I think he's finding out that Republicans, while they care, they don't really care what you do with your own life.
Yeah.
Like all these years, they thought Republicans were controlling.
Right.
We actually don't care if you smoke, drink, and do whatever you want to do, Bill.
I don't care if you're gay.
Right. Nobody cares.
Do it in your house. Stop telling me about it.
Right. And I think that's what he's finding out. So I don't know if it's right as much as what you said. They just keep going further left.
Yeah.
Senator Manchin was on the other day, and he said he tried.
Yeah.
I tried, and they kept telling me I'm the crazy one.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
All right, Mount Rushmore's of conservative heroes.
Cool.
So these are people that I consider conservative.
Yeah.
And without them, we don't have the movement of conservatism.
The leadership.
Yes.
The beginning and the foundation of what we know as the Republicans.
The torch.
Yeah.
And I just realized Trump's not on my list.
I couldn't believe you didn't have him on your list. That was hilarious to me. Yeah.
But my first and foremost, I named my daughter after him, was Ronald Reagan.
Yep. I got that.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
I didn't know.
If my wife had let me, her middle name would have been Nancy, but she would not.
What's her middle name?
That's hilarious.
Amelia.
That's crazy, dude. I left Ronald Reagan off mine. That's crazy.
My Lord. All right. My number 2 is Rand Paul.
Okay.
And I don't know where you would find anything other than conservatism with Rand.
He's just a common sense.
Yeah. He's never gone outside of his.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, none.
Yeah.
Never. Don't care who you are.
Yep.
Number 3 is Rush Limbaugh.
He's my number 1.
I mean, he has pushed conservatism his whole life.
Yeah.
And listen, for me, because I know so much about Ronald Reagan and I know Barry Goldwater was before.
Yeah.
That's the reason I put him on my list, because we don't have. He literally was the guy pushing conservatism when it was not popular.
Yeah.
And without him, we don't end up with Ronald Reagan.
But you would replace Goldwater with Trump.
Could, yes, in today's society, yes.
Yeah.
And then Newt Gingrich would be I
love Newt.
Would fill out my conservative heroes.
So the listener list that we got was Chris. His first guy was William Buckley. That goes back to what you were saying about Barry Goldwater. William Buckley is who Rush Limbaugh praised as his mentor. That William Buckley is who he used to go to get ideas from back in the day, when Buckley thought Rush was the young Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah.
So that's who he went to. And then he also had Newt. He had Reagan. He had one on his list that I don't think we would have thought about, which is really cool. Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely had the torch for that overseas.
Yep. So mine, number one, is Rush. He would be mine probably to the end. Man, there's just so many to choose from. Donald Trump, I have. Charlie Kirk. I mean, what he's done for the younger generation and the seeds that he's planted for the next 30 years.
Yeah.
Which is why they killed him.
Yes.
I mean, that's literally why they killed him.
Yeah, he's made real impact. Like you can do, you know what I'm saying? You can get a few votes in a state here or there, and dude was changing minds on campus.
Yeah.
You can't see the crowd that was at the UVU.
Yeah.
And think that this dude isn't changing minds.
Exactly.
And you're exactly right. That is why they killed him.
And man, this is the long list. I'm going to read them really, really fast, and you tell me who my fifth guy could be. So I've got Tucker Carlson, Mark Levin, Glenn Beck, Ben Shapiro, Megyn Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean, all those are fantastic conservatives that probably stem because of Rush Limbaugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what's crazy about that is when you listen to Megyn, she wasn't really a political figure.
Yeah.
And she talks so much about how much she learned in the presidential debate where her and Trump had the riff. And she basically said afterwards, Trump reached out and she went to visit. And she realized very quickly that all these things that people said about him were wrong.
Yeah.
And he cared so much about her because of how tough she was.
Yeah.
That he wanted her to know that you are, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
But don't ever do that to me again type thing. And she understood it.
Yeah.
And she said, when I self-reflected, I realized the debate's not about me.
Yeah.
Just ask the questions and let them. And she started, that's kind of where she started to make her turn.
Yeah.
She was never really a political figure.
I guess ladies there thinking about conservative. Sarah Huckabee could be one too.
Oh, yeah.
You could do a Mount Rushmore of women. She'd be on there.
One thing I thought watching that memorial the other day, and I don't know if you texted me that or if I just thought it in my head. Sometimes I get that confused.
Yeah, I do.
But, if this was to have happened on the other side.
Yeah.
What lineup are we listening to?
I just mentioned that 10 minutes ago.
Did you?
Yeah. But I did text it to you. They couldn't have a lineup. I mean, if, like, say Obama had passed, he might fill up a stadium.
Yeah.
But what people could go up?
Yeah, who's speaking?
Who could speak? Person after person after person. Who could go up and talk about him and inspire?
No. They could go up and talk.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hate.
That's right.
And that's what's
and make
different.
a revival out of it.
Right. This was love. I mean, nothing about that was hateful.
Yeah.
I mean, and yet they had every reason to be hateful.
And I liked even when Stephen Miller was up there.
Yeah.
I mean, his speech was, we're not giving in. Charlie, by the way, was not a pushover.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, he just told you the truth. You didn't want to hear it, but he told it to you. Yep.
All right.
Did Emma have any conservatives?
No.
No conservatives?
She's reading too much.
No, I just didn't write it down.
Her conservative is Kindle.
Yep.
I'm going to be interested to see who takes over the student stuff and how somebody will eventually rise to the top. Ben Shapiro's talked about doing it again. It'd be interesting to see, he was the first one that I saw was really good at it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think it's, you can't stress how effective it is.
Yeah.
We've never, think about our lifetime. Nobody was helping us push us along with conservative values.
Yeah.
What's the old saying? You're insensitive if you're not a Democrat when you're in your 20s.
Oh, yeah. So Winston Churchill said, if you're not a liberal Democrat, and I'll paraphrase it, but if you're not a liberal Democrat when you're 20, you don't have a heart. You're not a conservative Republican when you're in your 40s, you don't have a brain.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Yep.
So anyway, moving on to our new segment.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really new. This is going into week. This is our wow segment. And this is our weight of the week with the T silent.
All right. Weight of week.
Yeah. -9 this morning. -9.
That is fantastic, man.
Yeah. So I am doing the Shift Ready workout with my nephew who has his own Shift Ready platform. And it's basically an app in which he sets everything up, your meals, your workouts.
How many people is he working out with?
He's got 4 clients, I think, now.
That's
and obviously, so his whole thing, and listen, I am 1,000% behind him on this. So he obviously comes from the Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's a police officer. His whole thing was he was seeing a lot of police officers not being shift ready. If we're in the line of fire,
right?
You got to have my back. In the Marine Corps, the person behind you's got your back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so he wanted to take on this initiative. I'm going to help people get shift ready. And so that was how he came up with it. And so I was like, look, I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
And so it's an app where you basically keep everything under control. It's literally, he's a button away on the app to where, hey, I got a question. You can ask him a question. It's the workouts. It's the.
So you're working out too?
I haven't started that part yet. But
okay. So this is just
dietary? Have right now, but I do have steps that I have to get in per day.
Yeah.
So that is part of my. So I literally saw the funniest.
Maybe you should have done the hill down at the soccer field.
So one of the funniest TikToks I sent to Logan this morning, it said, I went to the gym, but it was closed. And it is a video of a guy walking into a gym, and there's a guy walking out of one of the doors. It's double doors, and he pulls the other one, but it won't open. And so he turns around and leaves. And I'm like, there I am.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's working out. Yes. And it hasn't been, as a matter of fact, I did mention this the other day. It was hard for me to get all of my meals in. That's the hardest thing.
That's hard for me to believe. That my body does not work that way. So,
yeah, I mean, it's it is hard, but it has been refreshing too, because I'm not a breakfast guy, and having to have all of that stuff done is, and it's, like today, your brother wanted to go to Chinese for lunch because you decided to do something different.
Stood him up.
So I met him, but I knew what I was allowed. So I had the Chinese. I had chicken and rice. That's all I'm allowed to have.
I got you.
It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I mean, we got a long way to go.
I started with you. I lost 5 this week, but I'm trying to do the 1 meal a day.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the first time, Dave and I do fasting, intermittent fasting quite a bit.
Sure.
At least once or twice a year we do it. So he did his real fast. He does a 3-day fast, Monday through Wednesday, and all he does is drink in the evening. And I used to do that, but I don't know, man. I'm 55. I don't know if I'm going to push myself like that again. So now I'm doing 1 meal a day. And when I've done that in the past, I've done it at supper.
Mm-hmm.
And what would happen is I get home after work and I'd look to see what I ate, and I'm so famished. I'd looked and I went, well, damn, I just ate lunch and supper at the same damn time, right? So now this time I'm trying to do lunch, and it's actually not been that bad. I just eat lunch, and that's all my 1 meal a day.
All right.
So we'll
Next week we'll see how it goes. Wow. Emma is wolfing down a donut.
Hey. Mm-mm.
The thing,
protein bar.
The thing that I got you?
Not a donut. Oh, rat move.
Rat.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
I had to get a drink because I got so many damn clips.
God.
They just kept coming in earlier.
I promise you there's another 4 or 5 I didn't send just because I knew I was bombarding you. It's just so
He
much
said
going
they're
on.
short clips, 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh my God!
Okay, this one is long, but we can cut it off after a while. This is
Gavin.
Okay, Gavin Newsom is going to run for president, right?
Yeah.
He's probably going to win the Democratic Party. Who do you think if
Nah.
he's not? You don't think he will?
No, I think he's that prototypical that thinks that he is, but dude, he's so inconsistent that I just can't see him
winning a primary.
Do
you think they'll do a primary, or do they just hand
That's
pick?
the thing now.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see him winning in Iowa. I mean, this dude.
I don't, but he is Slick Willie. He is the closest thing to a car salesman they got. Okay, listen to him brag about how well they did in California with their budget. Okay, cut 10.
To make an announcement no other governor in California history has ever made, and I would argue no governor in American history has ever made. Today we're announcing a $75.7 billion budget surplus.
Governor Gavin Newsom has come out with the revised state budget proposal. Revised because the state has a lot more money to spend. The state surplus is now almost $100 billion.
No other state in American history has ever experienced a surplus as large as
an eye-popping nearly $100 billion.
that number was not the number.
It was just 6 months ago that Governor Gavin Newsom announced the state's historic $97 billion surplus.
California faces a big budget deficit.
There's a big disagreement about just how big California's budget deficit really is.
Governor Newsom says the state is billions deeper in the hole than expected.
I imagine that's going to be fundamentally a question.
So far, the state is short $7 billion.
California's budget, the state faces a new $12 billion deficit.
Budget deficit of $25 billion. It could be in for a $25 billion budget
State's
deficit.
$31.5 billion problem.
California's budget deficit has grown to nearly $32 billion.
The state now faces a $39 billion budget deficit.
Record budget deficit of about $68 billion.
Gavin Newsom said he will declare a budget emergency.
The state is coming up billions of dollars short.
And how does this happen after the state announced a nearly $100 billion surplus in just the last cycle?
This is all because of money mismanagement by the Democrats and Governor Newsom.
On October 7th, up to 23 million Californians will begin to benefit from the nation's largest state tax refund, some $9.5 billion.
Now, the shortfall was found to be much greater than expected, adding more than $9 billion
Some $9.5 billion.
to the already projected deficit.
The first round of these payments, up to $1,050, will be direct deposited to Californians.
Boy, I'd love to do that.
It's helping with rising costs from, well, the grocery store to the gas pump.
I care about what they care about.
You know, these numbers, it's really hard to wrap your mind around. They're really big and they're really bad.
We're doing our best to help offset rising costs.
Okay, you can stop.
Visit tax.
Okay. How is that not the biggest news in the news?
That's crazy. And then what's even worse is when Democrats complain when Trump says, that they're not keeping the right figures, that stuff needs to be studied and we need to make sure we're giving the right figures.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good reason why.
My God. I mean, literally, that one report there, that little 2-minute clip that Emma bitched about how long it was, it went from when they started talking about he was wrong in the numbers. Now, granted, he told you it was $100 billion surplus.
What did he think?
Okay, they had to lose that $100 billion to start with the deficit.
Did he think that because it has parentheses around it that means excitement? That it's a surplus instead of I mean, what in the hell?
Okay, so just the math. He's at $100 billion. So somewhere somebody redid the math, and not only did you not have $100 billion,
right?
You know how they leak numbers, right? They start numbers. Okay, so to make you realize, oh, it wasn't 100 billion. We actually have a deficit of 7 billion. Then it goes 7 billion, 12 billion, 25 billion, 31.5 billion, 39 billion to 60 billion. What is it?
You doubled from 30 to 60 in 1 week. No, it wasn't 30. It was 31.5 or something. And I'm like, really? You went with the 0.5 when you bit off?
Well, the reason I changed that because the next one was 32, so I skipped one. I rounded.
My point is that you literally said 0.5 when you're off a billion.
Yeah, exactly. 500 million. Anyway, dude, and he's going to be our president. And he was the little thing there about the money that he was going to send to each person. Remember, he was trying to catch up with Trump. Remember when they did the COVID checks? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. He was just trying to follow that up to where he could say his state actually gave each person money. Jeez. All right. Here's the same man.
Uh-oh.
Cut 11. Listen to his core.
That we will not have an election in 2028. I really mean that in the core of my soul, unless we wake up to the code red, what's happening in this country, and we wake up soberly to how serious this moment is.
He says we're not going to have election in 2028. That is the rhetoric that gets people shot.
Yes.
You are saying your fear of Trump is that he's going to become the dictator. And you fear to your core. You're the guy that's going to be leading the Democratic Party, and you just lied like that. And for him to say to my core, he has no core.
No.
He's the guy that said, remember when he was in the fire? They had the Palisades fire.
Yeah.
And the woman comes running up and says, you need to call the president. Biden at that time. You need to call the president. He goes, I'm on the phone right now with the president. She goes, can I talk to him? And he goes, oh, I mean, not now. I'm not on the phone with him now. You just lied. She called you out.
He's not. Like, again, he's one of those candidates, if you make him talk, he just falls to pieces.
Yeah.
He would be Jeb Bush. We all thought that's going to be your next.
Yeah. Just the polished guy.
Yes. And then he gets a debate, and then he gets Donald Trump. And
how many times have we seen people elected that we thought was us, and then as soon as they get in, it's the same old unit party. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I got 4 liberal women in a row.
There's no way.
I don't know how I got these algorithms, but listen to how nice they are. Okay, liberal women number 1.
Oh, the final word from Buzzy B. Teacher, the political satirist. The Democrats had nothing to do with the killing of Charlie Kirk. If you want us to be civil about it, then tell that to the orange shithead you call president.
Oh, let's go to liberal woman number 2.
Oh, my gosh.
This is for MAGA and people who like Charlie Kirk. Have fun getting people fired from their jobs. And, you know, I hope that you also have fun with paying for their welfare and their unemployment.
Should we do
Kisses.
that now?
Oh!
She kissed you right there, Brian. Look at that. It's beautiful.
I'm getting rid of that.
So she was talking about how people were getting fired for their job for saying insensitive, nasty things.
Yes.
Right? You know what? I don't have to keep you working here.
Listen, if you remember, COVID, I think, is when this happened. We had this debate. No, it was Colin Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. When everybody wanted to say, you're welcome, you can do these things. And there started to be a debate of, hey, there's free speech, and then there's free speech with consequences.
Right.
You can't. If you're working for a private employer,
yes,
you can't say these things.
Or the ramifications are you can be fired.
You have consequences.
Exactly.
And I'm hoping that we have these debates enough to where that side understands free speech is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have the right to free speech, just like you and I are talking right here, right now.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean there aren't consequences to it.
Like you said, if Woody decided, hey, what you said was out of bounds, you shouldn't be on here anymore, I'd be like,
that's it.
That's my boss.
We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand where they get that from, that, oh, I'm allowed to do that. No, you're not.
Lib woman number 3.
Oh boy.
Hey, just dropping a gentle reminder that if you don't have a problem with freedom of speech as it applies to Charlie Kirk, but you do as it applies to Jimmy Kimmel, then you're a fucking fascist. Thanks.
No understanding at all what free speech is. No understanding.
Yeah, one got killed.
Yes.
The other literally got kicked off temporarily.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, look at the broadcasting companies that are refusing to put him back on.
Yeah. He won't be on a year from now. He will not be on.
No, he's been dropping anyway.
Exactly.
And listen, people, you know how I know this is tied together? Because after all this stuff happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump made the statement, well, he doesn't have talent. That's why,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I laughed at first. And then I'm like, all right, what were his ratings? And I could see them plummeting.
Yeah.
And so then I got to thinking, what propped them up for years, Trent?
USAID.
Yeah. And what have I been hearing this week? George Stephanopoulos going off on Marco Rubio about 100 million kids are dying because of USAID funding.
Yeah.
So now they're attacking that because it's a direct correlation to their money.
Yeah.
They're and the Dems, by the way. How about that?
Yeah.
The government shutdown?
Yeah.
Where they're trying to put USAID money back in to avoid the government shutdown?
Yeah.
So they can pay their NPR?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, quickly, I got a bone to pick.
Okay.
Would you say the Virginia 529, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's a Virginia thing, isn't it? Or is that a private company?
I don't know. I assumed it was a Virginia thing, but I don't know.
What?
You know what's funny? You're talking about Jimmy Kimmel.
Mm-hmm.
CNN just posted with a headline, Jimmy Kimmel Live, views soar. Says the show racked up 6.3 million TV viewers during his return.
Of course, on the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was by CNN, though.
Yeah, but they wanted to see their apology. That's what everybody was looking for.
Exactly.
Which wasn't an apology.
And 6 months from now, he'll be back in the bottoms.
So, anyway, I hear an ad this morning on NPR where they're asking for donations because they need to stay on. But they said, we would also like to thank the 529 or whatever it's called, the college plan.
Okay.
For your support in NPR. And I went, is that government money?
Yeah, that's odd.
Even then, they're still getting government money.
That's interesting. The final lib woman number 4.
Loses his job. I just want to remind people that saying trans people are abhorrent and mentally ill is violent rhetoric. Saying that trans ideology is murdering people on the far left is violent rhetoric. Declaring war on the left is violent rhetoric. This is not about clamping down on violent rhetoric. This is about control and stamping out people that disagree with this administration. So this is now an opportunity to stamp out dissent under the guise of unity. I was young enough and old enough to live through 9/11. I know what it looks like when leaders want to unite the country, and this shit, this is not it. This is very scary. This is very Big Brother.
If you don't agree with them, that's rhetoric. She literally is spitting out just lies.
This is what happens when you have a group of people that grow up and aren't taught to be an asset to a society, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not being told, you should work, you should do these things.
You don't think she was out?
No, I do not
mowing
think
lawns.
I don't think she's helping her community in any way.
Right.
She's definitely the one holding a sign.
Yeah.
Saying, I hate Trump.
That's right. She's wearing a pink hat.
I wonder how many protests Republicans went on this week after Charlie died.
You're right. Exactly.
No signs, no burnings, no burning buildings or any of that crap.
That's right. So this lady, I saw a couple clips of this lady. She's a famous actress, but I don't know her name. You would recognize her in movies. She hosted the Emmys.
Oh, boy.
And like the first thing she did was brag about her own career and herself. Like, if you don't know this about me, not only am I an actress, but I'm a producer and I'm a whatever. So listen to her brag. Have you heard about this? The 4-to-1?
No.
Okay. So she's bragging at the beginning about how the state of Hollywood has changed. That I guess it's producer of the year is 4 women, and there's only 1 guy. So let's listen to cut 20.
And when was the last time a directing category had 5 women and 1 man? Now, yeah, I did not bother to look that up, but I think we all agree it was never. And Philip Barantini for Adolescence. The Emmy goes to Philip Barantini.
Dude, I bet.
How the hell did they let that happen? You know,
she said it.
Yeah,
Philip. She dropped her head.
Oh my God,
Lord! Hey, it's the Jasmine Crockett lady.
Yeah. So
Harvard educated.
Yeah. Listen to her give this one. Cut 30.
As someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons.
So if you commit a crime, does not make you a criminal. This is the same group that we are still fighting what a man and a woman is. You know what I mean?
Listen, eating fatty foods don't make me fat, apparently.
You just say it.
I mean, you just keep saying it.
Yeah.
Give me that cake.
Exactly.
I mean, what are you talking about?
So here's, okay. The same thing that pisses me off is when they keep using the word rhetoric. All right? You're literally doing the rhetoric.
Yes.
How about this? Embrace Trump. Try that. You know what I mean? So listen to how inflammatory she is.
We got to come together because it's not each other that is the problem. It's the other side. It's the fascists. It's the wannabe dictator. It is, the hater in chief. It is the racist in chief. Like that is like what we've got to get out of. And so I think we will.
Dude.
Their ratings keep going down, by the way.
I mean, she's just so ignorant, but she's the one out there on all these shows. She knows how she gets on these shows.
But she said the truth back there because she said, we need to come together, but not.
That's right.
That's what they believe.
Yeah.
You need to start thinking the way we do. We don't care that 50% of the country voted for him.
Yeah.
Or 52, whatever.
Okay. I'm not following a liar. These
right.
are the liars, right? And then the last one, dude, this upset me today when I saw this, and I wasn't going to send it, but because I knew Emma was getting mad about all the emails. But watch this. You'll have to watch this more than listen to it, and I'll explain it right after we watch it. Cut 35.
Oh, God.
28 weeks pregnant. You know what I'm going to take? Some Tylenol, acetaminophen. It's going to work like a charm, and my baby won't have autism.
The craziness is through the roof.
Okay, so those that couldn't quite understand, she is fully 7 months pregnant, belly showing, and because of her derangement, she's going to brag that she's going to take a Tylenol, drinks the water with the Tylenol, and now my baby's not going to have autism. She is so smart. How about the study that linked it?
Do you think Trump should just come out and say, whatever you do, don't vote Republican?
Oh, yeah.
That they would just run to the polls and vote Republican immediately?
Point. Which, by the way, we need to make that announcement that early voting has started. So
yes, please. Like I think I talked about this last time, and I keep seeing the commercials, and it's so true. Like Abigail Spangler has a record.
Yeah.
She was in the legislation. And she has voted for the things, and she will not answer the questions when they ask her the question.
That's right.
We are going so far backwards.
Yeah.
She is she's not.
She's Northam.
Yeah, you talk to some people and they go, yeah, but we don't want a far right or.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
She's a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, she's an immigrant to the United States. She's a mother.
Right.
And I mean,
she should be your hero.
Right.
She should be even the left's hero, that somebody could make it, but they won't do it.
No, but I have seen some positive poll numbers lately.
Yeah.
So I hope we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah. Let's go to the truth tellers. I've only got 2, so don't worry about it. Cut 45. Listen how cool this is.
Director, yes or no, is the FBI still spying on parents at school board meetings?
No, sir.
Is the FBI still targeting Catholics?
No, sir.
Is the FBI still spying on President Trump?
I don't believe so.
Is the FBI still censoring Americans?
No, sir.
Is the FBI still targeting Americans for shopping at Cabela's or purchasing Bibles?
Nobody is targeted for their faith.
Is the FBI still targeting Americans who are pro-life?
Nobody is targeting anyone for their beliefs.
Is the FBI still cooking the books on crime data?
The crime data is real.
Is the FBI still purging agents for conservative viewpoints?
No one at the FBI has asked their viewpoints on policy.
Is the FBI still labeling the Betsy Ross flag, the flag of the American Revolution, a hate symbol?
No.
Well, maybe that's why you've been able to, what was the number? 23,000 bad guys you've arrested, a huge increase from the same time period in the previous administration. I think you said 1,400 predators, 4,000 children rescued. Were those the facts?
4,700, 35% increase on children rescued.
Yeah. And you got the guy to Abbey Gate?
We got the Abbey Gate guy.
We had a guy from the 4th District of Ohio who lost his life there serving our country. We appreciate that. Maybe when you're not focused on politics, you can actually do what the FBI is supposed to do. Go get the bad guys, right?
That's what the men and women of the FBI do.
I mean, that's what I voted for.
Yeah. And you notice he didn't say that's what I do.
Right. Right.
Like he doesn't separate good FBI agents or they're agents.
Why is this controversial? How could any of that be controversial? What's controversial is all the things that he said before that he had to answer questions about. That's what's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one, I love this one. This is
it's the dinner bell.
What I love is when Stephen Miller says we're calling out what needs to be called out, just like Charlie Kirk, right? This is Trump and the ABC reporter asking him that little loaded question. You know how they do. Cut 47.
Speech question, because you said that you restored free speech in America.
Yeah.
Is that free speech including for people who are harshly critical of you, for your political opponents, for people who say things you don't like?
I've become immune to it.
You unfairly?
I've become immune to it. There's never been a person that's had more unfair publicity than me, and that's why your network paid me $15 million, or $16 million, I believe, to be exact, George Slopadopoulos, and that's why CBS paid me a lot of money too. And that's why I sued the New York Times 2 days ago for a lot of money. Because I'm winning. I mean, I'm winning the cases, and the reason I'm winning is because you're guilty, John. You're guilty. ABC is a terrible network, a very unfair network, and you should be ashamed of yourself. NBC is equally bad. I don't know who's worse. I think they're equally bad. And, for you to stand there and act so innocent and ask me a question like that. But look, you paid a big price because you were dishonest, John. The reason I won that lawsuit was because you were dishonest. You were proven to be dishonest. And so you can't sit back and just say, oh, well, what do you think? Like you're some wonderful person. You're not a wonderful person. Frankly, you're a terrible reporter. You know it, and so do I. Okay.
Oh, wait, Emma, could you imagine? Would you be scared to interview him?
No.
Because you're confident in what you do.
Yeah.
And you're honest.
Right. Remember the one that tried to get him and he goes, get it out, spit it out. Remember she couldn't even say it? Oh.
Okay. Nothing that he said, by the way, is rhetoric. People are misphrasing that term. That's not rhetoric. That's literally truth. That is what you did. You owed me $15 or $16 million because you lied. That's not rhetoric.
Right.
That's calling you out.
Slopalopoulos.
They were just so used to our side wilting.
Yeah.
The Mike Pences of the world.
Mitt Romney.
The wilting.
Coward.
Fold like a lawn chair. So, all right. We've got to do our picks again.
the picks are Kevin is taking for Kansas the 3 Bs, Briscoe, Bell, and Bush.
What do you got?
I'm getting my app up as we speak. I will take Joey Logano because he is good at Kansas. And Penske seems to be doing well. Although Gibbs has been on a roll too, so I can't. What do you have? Do yours, and because I'm clicking on mine. Unless you're doing the same thing.
I'm doing the same thing.
I'll take Logano. I'll take Chastain, man, to pull one out of his rear.
Well, he won it last year, so that's not really pulling it out of your rear because that's who I was picking.
Oh.
No, I mean, I don't care. Take them. We both can win money off them.
Why is Tyler Reddick so far down? This can't be right. Something's not right with my app here.
Yeah, mine's a little quirky too.
It's literally only giving me 4 drivers to choose from. Show all. Let me try that. Here we go. All right, I will take Joey Logano.
Okay.
With my first one. And then I will take, you know what? Let's go Ryan Preece.
Oh.
And Ross Chastain.
Okay.
Dead air.
I'll go, what? I'm going to go Tyler Reddick.
Uh-huh.
I'll go Ross. And who's my long shot? I got to look at somebody way out down there. Austin Cindric.
That's not a bad one.
I know. That's $500. Is he in the points at all? Is he in the 12?
Who?
Cindric.
No.
Did he make the...
I don't think so.
He didn't make the 16? Or the...
Oh, man, I don't know.
I was just asking.
Questions. I don't want to give him misinformation.
I got to make my last bet. All right.
Dead air.
Well,
Emma,
I'm trying to find my last bet. Oh, there it is.
You're supposed to entertain while we're looking for this stuff.
Well, yeah. All right. So, movie clips, things that you remember. If I told you, and you may not know this, but this is my favorite movie. It's either this or Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie of all time. I think it might be this one. So,
Wolf of Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street. So, if I tell you these words, I ain't leaving. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Emma, do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No, she's never watched them.
Okay, I'm telling you, this is sit down with your boyfriend and watch this movie. Now it's got some cussing in it, so I apologize.
Oh, it's got more than cussing.
It's pretty graphic too. It's probably why it's one of my favorite movies. There's some hot chicks in this thing.
Ew.
First of all, it's a true story.
It's a true story.
I mean, it's not fake.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's out of prison and funny as hell.
Yes, he's really good. But the book is really good too. So, Emma, if you want to read a book, this guy, this scene, the government is cracking down on his investment company. His investment company is not doing their books the way they should be. The government thinks that they're swindling people, that type of thing. So the government, the feds, have come to him, who owns this company. You can see all his agents back there in the background. These are all the people that work for him. He started with nothing, and he's created this huge, huge company, investment firm, and he's in New York. And so the feds have told him he has to close down. Actually, they could stay open. He just has to leave. He can't be a part of it. So that's what this scene is him telling everybody he's got to leave.
All right, and this is it for the week?
It's it for the week.
All right, so we will be back next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, go to @LLH_podcast.
Get a friend.
Don't just watch the video. Just click that little subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't go against your anything. Just click it.
And get two people to do it with you. Yeah. And if you click the notifications, as Emma adds shorts that she does that gets us in trouble, as she adds those things, then you'll know that there's a new clip to watch.
And for every click, we'll let Emma be more part of the show since everybody seems to like Emma the most.
I'll tell you what, we'll give her 1 penny for every view.
A penny?
Of the shorts. Well, I mean, my God, girl, have you seen how many?
Yeah. 12,000 pennies is a lot.
Yeah.
What was that, $1?
I was thinking $1.
12,000? It's not a dollar.
12,000.
Move over 2 zeros.
No, I was thinking $1. $1 a
Be 120.
Is that cricket I really hear in the background? I thought you hit a button. Anyway, we will be here next week. Until then, goodbye.
This is Ellis Island here, people. I don't care who you are, where you're from, whether your relatives came over on a fucking Mayflower or an inner tube from Haiti. This right here is the land of opportunity. Stratton Oakmont is America. All of you know Kimmy Beltzer, right?
Yes, we do. Fuck you.
Come on, Kimmy. What you probably didn't know is Kimmy was one of the first brokers here, one of Stratton's original 20. Now, most of you met Kimmy, the beautiful, sophisticated woman that she is today. A woman that wears $3,000 Armani suits, who drives a brand new Mercedes-Benz. A woman who spends her winters in the Bahamas and her summers in the Hamptons. That's not the Kimmy that I met. The Kimmy that I met didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. She was a single mom on the balls of her ass with an 8-year-old son. Okay, she was 3 months behind on her rent. And when she came to me and asked me for a job, she asked for a $5,000 advance just so she could pay her son's tuition. What'd I do, Kimmy? Go on, tell me.
You wrote me a check for $25,000.
That's right. And you know why that is? It's because I believed in you. It's because I believed in you, Kimmy. Just like I believe in each and every one of you here today.
I fucking love you, Jordan.
I fucking love
I
you.
fucking love you. I love you.
I fucking love you too. I fucking love you too. And I love all of you. I love all of you from the bottom of my heart. I mean that. Shame, you know, because for years I've been telling you guys never to take no for an answer, right? You know, to keep pushing, to never hang up the phone until you get what you want. Because you all deserve it. You know, this fucking deal that I'm about to sign, barring me from the securities industry, barring me from Stratton, my home. The fuck is that, you know? I'll tell you what it is. It's me taking no for an answer, you know? It's them selling me, not the other way around. It's me being a hypocrite is what it is. So, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!